How's everybody doing? Welcome back to Ask That Podcast on YouTube. What we got here is the first 3 issues of Mike Grell's Shaman's Tears from Image Comics. This is issue 0 from December of something. Cover price $2.50. Now this came out way after issue 1. I want to say this might have came out after the series was over. I think issue 12 is the last issue. There was a short run playing series. You see, that's the Shaman Tears logo. And got the no sign on it. This is Mike Grell, creator, writer, and artist. Assistant, Brian Snoddy. Letterer, Steve Hane. Color artist, Julie Lackman. Separations, Inside Series, and Han Graphics. Mike Gold, Shaman's Tears, blah, 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 blah. This is a fucking great little series. The lead guy, whose name is... This guy, I can't remember. He is... Okay, is he full Native American First Nations, or is he part? I'm trying to remember. There's 2 or 3 series kind of like this. Like this reminds me of Scout a little bit. If you like Scout, but this has superpowers. But if you like Scout, this kind of reminds me of that because you got that kind of. I think he's half Native American, half white, if I remember right. But he's the lead guy. That's the Shaman, and this is like he's a government agent. And this was just kind of like a way to wrap up the series and show you where he was before you get to the first issue. Nothing special. It's that kind of sketchy Mike Grell art that I always associate when his art looks like this, especially when you get a lot of double pages of that shit. I'm like, okay, he was running out of time. I had to get this shit done. I always associate it with that. Big old suitcase full of coke, I'm guessing, heroin. Okay, heroin. Let's see what I'm saying? A lot of big double pages. Stolen ivory. Let's see, that's where, he's entering the Medicine Hand Reservation. That's where the first issue picks up. Yeah, this is the last issue for the time being. Okay, he's supposed to be having this series called Maggie the Cat. I think 1 issue of that came out. I don't know what Casual Heroes is. Combat, that was a Liefeld theme. Savage Dragon. Okay, let's see. And this did not come out even close to being okay. This is May. First issue. It's got, black and white Bart T-Bear. Having the hell still what 2 issues. Same, just bigger version. Okay, it's the first issue, number 1. This was $2.50. May of, I didn't even see the year on that. Okay, that's 96. That's December 96. This is May of 93. So 3 years to get 12, basically 13 issues out. Mike Grell. Same thing, Mike Grell, Snoddy. Joe Chiodo does the color artist. Okay, Digital Chameleon. Let's see, this starts right where that last one left, but you got more image style art. You see the difference in the art? This is not typical Mike Grell. I mean, this is Mike Grell art, but it's not that sketchy Mike Grell. It is, but it's not. I remember catching shit because of a little bit of nudity in this. It's a really neat little series that you can get cheap. This was one where I read, I think, the first 2 issues when it came out. You'll see why I got the second issue in the second one. I'll get to it. But, and then it took forever for anything else to come out, and I kind of fell out of it. And I picked this out of the cheap bins at a con for $0.25 an issue, or maybe even less. I think the guy might finally just started giving me the whole run for like $2. You got a letters page here. And then I like this. Mike Grell Unleashed. The world's largest cover twice. Discover how it's done in the second pulse pounding issue of Shaman's Tears. Coming kicking tail this June and every month from Image. Yeah, not going to happen every month. Cyber Force Zero, Union, Savage Dragon. Dooms 4 by Rob Liefeld put out, 2 of the 4 issues and got picked up for a movie that never happened. Crush Velvet from Tribe 5. Tribe went through, 3 companies and put out 2 issues. I'm sorry, that's kind of nasty, but that's true. Oh, that is nice. I have to get another copy just to have that. This is issue 2. And, this came out in July 93, so this came out a little late. And then after this, you didn't see an issue for like a year and a half or something. But let's just check the issue out first. And it's still that kind of It's getting to that sketchy art of Grell's, but it ain't there yet. It looks, it really looks a really good looking book. Really well, fun to read book. It reads a little fast. It ain't like, I'm trying to think of the pace. Okay, it's not the pace of his Green Arrow shit. It's more like the pace of his Warlord stuff, if you get what I'm saying. God, that's nerdy ass shit I'm talking about here. The pace of his Warlord shit. But just a great little, some good art. You get a couple pages there, and then we get some advertisements. But the reason why I'm doing this is, hopefully I can do this without having to. Okay. What you see here is the world's largest fucking cover. Move these out of the way. And I own about 4 copies of this, so don't freak out. Okay, that one came out pretty good. I had one of these covering my window for the longest time. All right. It's double. Okay, it's double-sided. This is that's Singe, Animus Prime, Blazon, Sigil, Mike Grell, Tartan, Docket, Banner, Tally, and this is Bar Sinister. And they got a series through, if I remember right, it was through Armada from Valiant Acclaim. This is the front cover. Look at this shit. I know. I'm trying to get the glare out of the way. Look at this. They said this is the world's largest comic cover that I know of. And this issue costs, well, $2.50. And just compare it so you can see. This is the comic I just pulled that cover off of. Yeah, that makes up one of the 8 panels here. That's how huge this is. Look at this. So cool. Well, that's why, this whole series, I mean, you're going to buy, that's the thing, if you're going to buy it, you're going to want 2 copies of issue number 2 so you can pull the cover off and do this shit, because it's just too cool not to, but you're not going to pay that. I mean, even if you pay $1, that's what, 13 issues, 14 bucks. $15 to the comic shop, you get a whole thing, because this is not out in trade as far as I know. And even if it's in trade, you're not going to get this cover. It'll be shrunk down. Fuck that shit. $1, big ass cover. Shaman's Tears. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe, all the other bullshit. Talk to everybody later. Bye bye.